All right, so this time let's do a video reply like I'm supposed to instead of a written one. Yeah, that was, don't know where I'm at. Too much going on. Why was the airway a concern for this patient? The airway was a concern for this patient because having a seizure, during the seizure and then following the seizure, the ability for the patient to breathe on their own, but also to protect their airway is not there. A lot of times there's a possibility what the patient could have bit their tongue, could be bleeding in their mouth. We know that he fell. We don't know what kind of trauma necessarily could have happened inside of his mouth. He could have vomited. There's a lot of things that could happen. He could have been drinking. He could have been eating while it happened. And he was unable to protect his airway. So we're going to be concerned with anything that he might have aspirated, anything that might have been in his mouth, that he might have choked on, anything that he could have bitten himself as their blood. Basically, that's going to occlude his airway. So we want to make sure that that's taken care of. Then also following the seizure, he's going to be postictal and not necessarily able to protect his airway as well. So we want to make sure that we can control that and take care of that because of what's going on with his body at the time. What was besides the epilepsy, what could have caused the seizures? Well, I went and read online a couple of different places. During withdrawals from alcohol, seizures can be more likely because of the way that the brain's reacting to the chemistry, trying to rebalance and different things like that in the body. And then also drinking large amount of alcohol can affect the blood sugar in the human body, which also could have caused him to go into a seizure as well. So those are some of the other causes, most likely based upon the alcohol, possibly anyways. And then why would the paramedic not immediately intubate this unconscious patient? Well, because while he's unconscious, he is responsive to painful stimuli. And also when they tried to put in the oral airway, he had a gag reflex. So you don't want to start shoving some tube down his throat when his body's naturally going to start trying to fight that. You got to get that under control before you start shoving the tube down there. So that's why you wouldn't do that. So hopefully that's a little bit better than the written one. Y'all have a great night. Bye.